I think your voice is not clear here. Can you all hear me? Is it glitchy or can you hear me, girls, or no? I don't think so. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, what did we study in land biomes? What are kind of biomes or different biomes?
Desert,
All right.
tropical,
Tropical.
grassland, temperature grassland,
Okay.
tropical rainforest,
Tropical rainforest. Temperature.
and
I told you that all they are starting with which letter? All they will start with T.
tea,
All are starting except D. Except D, all you have are with T. Okay, you have six. You have six, like desert with D. That was the major land biome. The second, or you cannot, you can, it's okay if you rearrange them. Tropical grassland, temperature grassland, okay? It was desert. Next, tropical grassland, temperature grassland. Then we had tropical rainforest. Again, temperature rainforest. These are the major biomes. Okay, we have this, and finally, tundra
taiga,
and taiga. Okay. Dana, will you please tell me which one was the coldest one? Which one was the coldest biome among all these, or you can say these they are covered in the whole world. So among all these, which one is the coldest one? Tundra. Excellent. Excellent. So question number 17, you have, what are the major land biomes? So your answer is all these. Desert. So you are not writing now. You will write it later. We'll just understand this page and we'll start with our new lesson. Okay?
Okay.
So what are the major land biomes? Remember, it's D and all T's. Desert, tropical grassland, temperature grassland, tropical rainforest, temperature rainforest, tundra, and taiga. Now, next question. The plant below is adapted to what condition? When you see this plant, Miral, are you ready to answer me? Which kind of plant, when you see this, what comes into your mind? Which biome comes into your mind? Excellent. Excellent. It is desert. And what kind of a plant you see here? What do you think? Is it wet conditions? Do you see rainfall? What kind? In desert, what conditions do you find? Is it wet or is it dry?
Dry.
Dry. So definitely your answer here will be dry conditions, because they're asking you about conditions. Your answer here will be dry conditions. Coming to question number 18 here. How are ecosystems different from biomes? Girls, do you remember I explained you ecosystems? When you compare the size, which one is small and which one is big? Ecosystem or biome? Which one is bigger?
Biome.
Yes, of course, because biomes doesn't have that small communities. Ecosystems are smaller areas within biomes that include communities of organisms and their non-living things. We have also in ecosystem, we have living and non-living things. It will be both biotic and abiotic factors. Like example, a question again. Anyone can answer me. When I say about biome, you know what are important to know? That what kind of animal is living, what kind of plant is there. Like desert have cactus as a plant, has camel as an animal. Cactus as a plant and camel as an animal. Is it only that we see plant and animal, that is biotic factor, or do we also see the abiotic factor?
We also see the abiotic.
Okay, so tell me what abiotic factor you will consider or you will try to find out in a biome. Which abiotic factor? When I am looking at this picture here, okay, what else I see other than a plant? The type.
Mountain. Sand.
Very good. The type of soil. Yes, Zishan, Dana, Miral, anyone can answer. What else I see? A biome other than plant. What do I see in the picture? What do I observe in a desert, or what do I observe in something where, like a tundra or taiga? What do I observe?
In the desert, Miss Cactus.
Yes, be louder.
In the desert, cactus.
Okay, Dana. Cactus is a plant, is a biotic factor. I am talking what abiotic factor. Like example, Judy answered. She said me, I can see a type of soil. That is, we have a sandy soil there. You have sand there in the desert. What other than sand? What else I can see there and I can decide that this is a desert?
Grass.
Okay, grass. All right, I don't find much grass there, okay, other than type of grass, okay, other than that. Again, you are saying me a biotic factor, that plant. I'm talking other than biotic. Okay, first of all, Dana, tell me, what are abiotic factors? What are abiotic factors?
Abiotic factor is
Be louder.
abiotic factors
Are
is like I forgot.
I know.
See, biotic is living with the word bio, and abiotic is non-living. Now, Dana, give me an example. Come on, I'm not gonna leave you. Come on. I said
Wind.
wind, excellent. See, you got your answer. So here, don't you think so? I will see the wind. What kind of wind is there in the desert?
Hot,
Okay.
dry.
What condition? You will see the weather. You will see. Next, what else do you see?
Rocks.
Rocks, yes. Sunlight.
Sun.
Sunlight. Okay. So all these come under when you are observing a biome, the abiotic and biotic factor. This is what all we studied in this lesson. Okay. So let us start with a new lesson now. I just have maybe 10 more minutes with you all, 10 to 12 minutes. But I want to start with your new lesson. Anyone knows what is the name of the next lesson? What is the name of next lesson? That is lesson number 2, unit 2, lesson number 2. First, unit
Aquatic
2,
Ecosystem.
you have seen here, unit 2, Earth's biomes and ecosystem. The first one was land biomes. The second is aquatic biomes. The word aqua, what does that mean? The word aqua, what does that mean?
Like an aquarium.
Aquarium, what do you have aquarium inside aquarium?
Water, fish.
Right, yes. So whenever in science you hear about aqua, the word aqua, you must know that I'm talking something about water, oceans, or something related to lakes, river, ocean, water, okay, beaches, okay? Aquatic ecosystem. I want to know about the biotic and abiotic factors of aquatic, yani about oceans and everything. Okay, let us start with this. All right, now tell me what all you can find in aquatic ecosystem. Yes, is Zishan here with me? She's not answering me at all. Zishan, tell me what all you find in aquatic ecosystem. What all you can see in the ocean. Tell me
Water.
biotic and abiotic, both.
Water.
What?
In
Dishan.
Zishan, when you go to a beach, you are actually seeing aquatic ecosystem. So what do you find in the beaches? Inside the beaches, what do you find?
Inside?
What's
inside?
Inside, yes, inside, yes, I'm talking about inside.
Water.
Okay, water. Is it, 1 minute, is it biotic or abiotic? Is it biotic or abiotic? Water, is it biotic or abiotic?
Biotic.
Hmm?
Biotic.
I cannot hear you. Can you be more clear? Is it A or biotic? What is it?
Abiotic.
Excellent. It's a non-living. It has to be abiotic. And coming to, 1 minute. So let us start first. Let's start with the lesson.
The wall. It looks so cool. It took some time to get the... I saved up my allowance to buy this awesome aquarium. My uncle works in construction, so he built it into the wall.
So now you can never forget the word aqua is like aquarium, which has water. Okay, so when I say study of aquatic ecosystem, so I'm studying about the life inside ocean or beaches or rivers or lakes, wherever I'm talking about water. Okay, all right.
It looks so cool. It took some time to get the environment ready to put the fish in. I needed to buy equipment to pump air into the tank and to make sure the water chemistry was just right. I am so excited it is ready for my fish. Click the highlighted areas to see how these fish are adapted to their water environment. Then, when I chose my fish, there were fish of many different colors, sizes, and shapes to choose from. My fish have a deep, rounded body with long fins on the top. This helps them to navigate in still water. I feed the fish by dropping fish food flakes from the top of the tank. The food sinks slowly down to the bottom. This is perfect because with their body shape, my fish have adaptations for feeding from the bottom or eating slow-moving prey.
Okay, so what did you understand from this? When you go and buy fishes for your tank, you see the different color fishes, right? You have their different colors. And now, why exactly a fish can swim inside? Because of the structure, the body structure, their fins, you know how they are. They can swim because of their body structure. And then Allah has created them in a way to know how they can feed to their prey. Whenever you're putting the food, it goes down to the bottom. So you see how they are adjusted to the ecosystem, the aquatic ecosystem. We need to know the factors that they have fins to swim, they have gills to breathe. It's a different story there inside the ocean.
Do you see the bubbles floating to the top? These are air bubbles. I put a pump in the tank to bring fresh air into the water. Fish take in oxygen. They can't breathe it from the air like we do. They take the oxygen from the water through their gills.
Who's gonna say me the formula of water?
What? The what?
Formula, the chemical formula for water. It's something extra other than your book. But last year I have taught you science. So you remember water formula? What is water containing inside? Like example, carbon dioxide is CO2. This is the chemical.
H2O.
So what is water?
H2O.
H2O. That means two hydrogens and one oxygen. So don't you think so water contains oxygen?
Yes.
Yes. So that's why fishes, they don't breathe like us from air. There is no air inside water. So that's why they take oxygen from water.
Do you see the bubbles floating to the top? I love to watch my fish swim and dart around. They generally swim very slowly, but if they are startled, they will dart away suddenly. The shape of their tails makes them able to have these sudden bursts of speed.
So you know, like example, you're trying to put the net inside. Maybe you're cleaning your aquarium, okay? And you try to put that net to hold the fish. What happened? They suddenly try to?
Escape.
It means they are shocked and they try to move away and they run away. So
Or maybe they're scared.
yes, what is helping them to move so quickly? That is their tail. That is their tail. That's what's written. The shape of their tails make them able to have these sudden bursts of speed. Okay?
Welcome to the lesson Aquatic Ecosystems, where you'll learn about the different types of aquatic ecosystems and what makes each of them important and unique. You'll also learn about how some organisms are adapted to live in these ecosystems. The vocabulary words for this lesson are estuary and wetland.
So we just
Click
have
each
two
word
vocabulary
to
words.
learn more about it.
We just have two vocabulary words, not much in the lesson. We can finish up the lesson faster. Estuary and wetland. Of course, wetland is familiar to you, but the word estuary is very new to you all. Okay? So please, one of you just repeat these two words. Come on, what are the
Wetland.
estuary and wetland?
This giant red jellyfish is bioluminescent, which means it can create its own light or glow. Many animals that live in deep oceans are bioluminescent. Can you think of why that might be? Well, in the deep ocean, there is no sunlight, so animals must be adapted to living in complete darkness. By making their own light, they can ward off predators, catch prey, or even attract a mate.
So do you know how what they're explaining now? They're explaining you that each kind of sea animal have their own characters. One of them, they have a shiny body, a fluorescent body, which in the darkness, they shine. In the darkness, they shine. So this is the character made in an animal to live in that ecosystem. As it is dark inside, they can make their own light and they can ward off predators. Because of that, they can, you know, they can be a very good predators and go and catch their prey. And even sometimes they attract their mate to reproduce. They attract the opposite mate to reproduce. Okay? So these, in this lesson, we will talk about different characters which make them live in the ecosystem. Like fins make them to swim. Tail make them to flip here and there. And come on, we are talking about the light, which they changes their body, they shine to live in the darkness. So this is what aquatic ecosystem was about. We just did introduction today, nothing much. So simple here. Before ending the lesson, I just want to explain you now. Finally, I'm going to say you about Okay. One of you, please. Miral, if you are here, or Judy, can you read the first thing? What are ecosystems?
What are the major types of
Aquatic,
aquatic ecosystem? An aquatic ecosystem includes any water environment and the community of organisms that live there. The three main types of aquatic ecosystem are freshwater ecosystems,
estuaries,
estuaries, and
and
marine
marine
ecosystems.
ecosystem. Okay, so for tomorrow you need to know these three things. What are the three main type of ecosystems? Aquatic, it is freshwater ecosystems. Estuaries, again, estuaries is new word for you. Freshwater, you all know. Marine, you know, but estuaries is new word. So tomorrow when I come to my class, I will ask you what are the three kinds of ecosystems. Aquatic, you will tell me freshwater ecosystems, estuaries, and marine ecosystem. Okay, girls? By this, I will end up another class. Thank you so much, girls.